Okay. Darren, normally they say what you throw in the air comes down. Faulkner had said he don't like West Indian team. You proved it?
Well, first of all, I must give thanks to the Almighty for this wonderful victory. But you know, like I said in the press conference before the match, talk is cheap. You know, cricket is a game of action. And you could talk all you want. It's the action that happens on the field that matters. And West Indies acted today. And we very, very, it feels very good to come home. You know, it was not an easy win, but we fought for it. And, you know, that win will definitely hurt them. So I guess Faulkner would not like us anymore.
Darren, James Faulkner also bowled the last over. How much extra motivation was that?
Well, it was, you know, I don't care who it was bowling, you know, we just knew we had to get 12 runs. But it makes you feel even better when it's the guy who've been talking a lot before the game. So, you know, he bowled some very good Yorkers, but, you know, I stayed low and, you know, I got under the ball, which was what I wanted. And it's just a good feeling, you know, and we needed a win. It was a crucial match for both teams. And, you know, we held our nerve under pressure better than them, and we're very happy with the result.
Darren, the first ball you don't take a run, of course. Second ball you hit a 6. What is your thought now that you know you just needed 6 more runs to win, and it's probably the most animated celebration from a West Indies team in a long time?
Well, I think first 2 balls were dot balls, you know. So you know, I just decided to, you know, stay low. You know, I knew 2 balls is what we needed. Two big hits, and you know, we back ourselves. Like they say, we are boundary hitting team, 6 hitting team. So 2 sixes in the end there was what we needed, and it's good that we came over the line.
How much did you enjoy the dance on the pitch at the end there, and did you think about coming up with any new dance moves for this tournament, or were you just going to stick with Gangnam Style?
Well, I don't know, the DJ was playing Gangnam Style, so I guess Chris, you know, who's the leader of the dance crew, you know, probably he's saving something for later on, but you know, we're just happy, you know, when we play like that, with the flair and the passion, you know, it's not pre-planned, it just comes out with the celebration. So yeah, it just feels good to be the Australians.
Sammy, great knock by you and bravo, but how relieved you as a captain are that Chris is also back in what he's known to do the best?
Well, I told you all, you know, Chris has been hitting the ball very well. You know, he played 2 knocks, which we're not used to see him play. But the fact that he's still batting for long periods, that must be a concern for other teams. Because once he's at the wicket, anything is possible. And you know, he batted deep again today, scored at the rate we used to see him score, and you know, gave us that start we needed to have that finish in the end. And you know, in this day and age, you know, teams back themselves to get 40, 50 runs in the last 4 or 5 overs, and that's what we did today with a couple balls to spare.
Skipper, you played a shot similar to Dhoni, the helicopter shot. I don't know what's the name of that shot.
Well, you know, I was expecting the feel he had looked like he was going to bowl the ball wide of the off stump, so I was more going towards the off stump, and I saw it on the leg. You know, I know if I missed it, I would have probably been out LBW, but you know, on those days when things going for you, this kind of shots come out. But this is Dhoni's shot, and it's not mine.
In the team meeting prior to the match, did you discuss any of what Faulkner had said, or what issues that, you know, Gale and perhaps Brad Haddon has had? Was there any input from senior players amongst?
No, I wouldn't say we discussed the issues. We discussed the way we were going to play them. We decided we were going to come hard at them. Once we know they're a team, once we put them under pressure, you know, they don't, most times when the pressure is on, they don't respond quite well. And that's why Gale, from the first over of Stark, you know, went after him, and that's the kind of pressure we're talking. Like I said before, we don't talk up the cricket. You know, cricket is played out there in the middle, and that's what we were focusing on. We did make mention of how they've been talking and use it as motivation for us to come out and play the way they did. You know, although I thought they got a good score, but we were extra motivated to go down and chase it.
Darren, two questions. Firstly, is there a risk now that you're batting a little too low, considering Marlon is not in form? And secondly, does this win feel like the final for you?
No, we're gonna celebrate this win for today alone. Like I said, we've not won the tournament, but it's just playing against Australia, especially the build-up towards this game. We will celebrate this win against Australia, but come 2 days' time or the first, we're gonna focus on Pakistan, which is another crucial game for us. What was the first question? Yeah, it's a question people have asked, dating back to the T20 series against England. We have so much. The order is set up a way that it could be flexible. Once 12 overs go, we have Bravo who went in before me, who played a very good knock today. So it's about watching the situation, and it depends on the opposition. Marlon tends to play spin. Well, so far he's not shown that he could really play spin, but he's one of our better players of spin. He's just not been striking the ball in the gaps. Today he hit some good shots, but so we still back him. When you playing well, you tend to pull guys who've not been playing as consistently as you want them. So different scenario today. It worked for us that I came in the last 3 overs when the seamers were bowling and did the job for the team. But the order is quite flexible, and we'll look into it and take it game by game.
Well, this question is sort of related to that one. Thinking ahead, with you batting this well, do you think there's a place for another bowler in the side, maybe Rampal, or are you gonna at all tamper with the lineup in the future?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for Rampal, who was a big star for us last World Cup, to be sitting on the bench. But it shows how good the team is at the moment. Yeah, it's something we might consider, but. Russell, the role he's been asked to play, to me, he's been doing it very well, coming in and bowl these Yorkers. Today was an off day, but so far in the tournament, he's bowled really well. And Santoki at the top, normally goes 6-7 runs per over, and he gets wickets, So once we have the runs on the board, it brings our bowling equation into play better. Today, they went after it, and it still proved like it was not enough. So I guess the bowlers did the job they had to do.
As a captain of a confident group, what is your confidence now?
Well, it's been the same way since when we left the Caribbean. We didn't turn up against India. They played well, but we've not picked as yet. But we win in games. So hopefully we could pick even better later on in the tournament, and win the games that we have to come and achieve the goal which we left home to do, which is to defend the title. Thank you, guys.